Hey everybody, it's Arlene, Delicious Delights. Today I'll be reviewing the newest scent from Zadig and Voltaire. It's called Zadig Eau de Parfum. It is an original scent. It's not a flanker, which seems like pretty rare nowadays. Most things that come out are flankers of previous scents, but we have an original scent here finally. Also, the bottle design is super unique. So on the sample card here, that is what it looks like. So it's like a pair of wings and it's really weird. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this bottle. It lays flat. It takes up a lot of room. It would take up a lot of room in your collection, but it is very unique and different. So up to you to decide whether you like this bottle design. And then this part comes off, the top part, and then you spray it, like the long part like this. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. So there are some notes listed in the back here. I'll just read that out quickly, what it says. The rebellious scent of freedom, roasted accord of black and white sesame, luminous notes of orange blossom, sensual vanilla, and creamy sandalwood. 0.6 mils. I'm not sure if that's showing up there. So there's not a lot to test with, but I did my best with what I had, and it feels like sample sizes in general are just getting smaller and smaller. Way back when, I think the standard was like 2 mils. And then I noticed 1.6 mils, 1.5 mils, 1.2 mils, and then I saw 0.8 mils, and now we have like just barely over half a mil. So I guess it's not a lot to test with, but at least, you know, I have an idea now of what the scent is about. So what do I think of Zadig Eau de Parfum? Well, I really, really, really love the opening of this. It's the kind of scent where if I was just in the store, sprayed it on, it would be something I would buy right away because the opening is absolutely gorgeous, phenomenal, fantastic. There's a little bit of the familiar This Is Her, the original one in that white bottle. I get that in the background. So there is a connection here. There's something familiar that I saw before, which is a creamy vanilla, musky sandalwood. It's so creamy that it feels lactonic and fluffy. So I really, really like This Is Her, the original one. And I'm happy that I smell some of it in this Zadig perfume. So that's in the background. In the front here, what I smell is this very spicy, sparkly, salty nuttiness. And so sesame is a main note in here, which is very, very interesting because I don't really smell or hear about sesame very often in perfumes. The one that comes to mind is the one from Givenchy, the black bottle, L'Interdit. I think that one was the Intense. There was like black sesame in there in the notes, which I thought was very, very nice. And in the opening here, I definitely get this nutty, salty sesame note that comes off slightly, like ever so slightly chocolatey. Kind of like a hazelnut sesame nuttiness with some saltiness, which I really, really like. And also there's that pepper note in here. Let me just double check. No, it doesn't say here, but I know on Fragrantica it says there's pepper, and I do get this kind of nice peppery note that isn't so intense that it makes me want to sneeze, but it's definitely noticeable. So along with this beautiful salty sesame nuttiness that comes off slightly chocolatey or cocoa-ish, I get the familiar creamy vanilla sandalwood in the original This Is Her, along with some musk as well. And the musk in the opening is not overwhelming. It's just a nice, soft, creamy, fluffy, airy musk. And I am in love with the opening. Really, it is absolutely stunning. However, have bad news. In the dry down is where things kind of just fall apart, at least on my skin. After that beautiful opening, the musk starts to take over in the mid and dry down, and the musk is a very familiar, screechy, kind of harsh musk. And it takes over that beautiful nuttiness and that creamy vanilla sandalwood. It takes over that salty sesame note, and it's just mostly that familiar musk that for some reason doesn't really work well on my skin, and I smell it all the time in mostly new release women's designer scents. It could be just my chemistry. Maybe there's something in there that are in a lot of women's designer perfumes that just comes off kind of harsh and kind of like scratchy feeling. I just don't enjoy this musky note or whatever it is in here that smells like musk. It really does take over, and then that everything that was good in the opening like fades away, and it dries down into a kind of sweet, dry, spicy musk. And then, yeah, I'm not really crazy about it in the dry down. So as I said earlier, if I'm just in the store and I was looking to buy a perfume and I smelled this opening, I would be like, yeah, I want to buy that. Only to take it home and wear it and be disappointed because the dry down didn't work well on me. And this one just unfortunately didn't work out well for me. But that's just my personal opinion and my personal experience. Maybe you guys would have a better experience with the scent, especially in the dry down. But for me, it didn't really work out, unfortunately. So this one's going to be a pass for me, but it does deserve some credit, for the unique bottle and this gorgeous opening. But if I were to choose between this and the original This Is Her in the white bottle, I would definitely go with the This Is Her. Okay, so let's see what the notes listed are on Fragrantica. Just give me a moment here. Okay, well, first let's read out the accords. Main accords are vanilla, white floral, powdery, citrus, warm spicy, sweet, fresh spicy, and woody. And the notes in the top, we have white pepper, black pepper, ginger, and sesame. Middle notes, orange blossom and neroli essence. Base notes are vanilla, chantilly cream, and sandalwood. So chantilly cream, really, that note really does stick out to me. And yeah, especially in the opening, we do get that nice creamy, lactonic, fluffy, whipped cream kind of scent. Vanilla scent. It's very, very nice. So this one is a pass for me. If you guys have tried it, I would love to hear your opinion on it down in the comments. Also, what do you think of this bottle? Yay or nay on the bottle? I'm still undecided, but definitely want to try out, see what you think. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.